episode 12 of my Bodenplatte campaign. A forward recon team has spotted enemy transports heading to the front. The Tempests of 3 Squadron RAF have been scrambled to shoot them down. It's a 66-kilometer journey from our base at Volkel to the expected intercept point northeast of Arnhem. Heavy weather conditions today. Cloud base is at 1400 meters, which is about the altitude we expect the transports to be flying at. Plus, it's raining, so spotting is going to be a challenge. Just passing Nijmegen now on the eastern side. We're not far from the front line, and I can see some anti-air gunfire going up over the Vaal River there. We're going to ignore that and continue with our mission. We've pushed about 30 kilometers into enemy territory now, and we're not far from the expected intercept point for these transport aircraft. I can't see anything at the moment, but they could be at cloud base, which would make them very difficult to spot. My flight has broken formation. They've spotted them up ahead apparently. Some of my wingmen have pushed quite far out there on my port side, but I still haven't spotted anything. Now I see them. There's a 3 ship at my 1 o'clock turning to engage. I've wiped out most of the crew with those shots, so the aircraft is going down. You can see there's a second section of transports following in behind. I've got eyes on that second section. I'm coming in for another attack. Good hits. That's another transport going down. There don't seem to be any escort fighters around, so let's see if I can mop up a few more of these transports. Didn't score a critical hit there. The pilot is going to try and nurse that transport back to base. Good luck with that. I've looped over and I'm coming back in for the third aircraft from that section. I've blown the wing off, down she goes. Amazing engineering on these German aircraft, plenty of parts there that can be salvaged. Okay, I think we have now dealt with most of the transports. I can see some of my wingmen forming up on my 5 o'clock. I'm going to dip below the clouds one more time and see if there are any other transports here before we egress. I've got the sun at my 1:30, so I'm heading east-northeast. I don't want to stray too far into enemy territory. But here we are, I've got a section of transports dead ahead, tally-ho. That is one down. I'm going to stay on them and see if I can get the other two. I've got a good angle here. Hopefully I can take both of these aircraft down in one pass. That is me bingo ammunition. Let's have a look at the replay of the first of those two aircraft being hit. The crew have bailed, the aircraft is going down, that's another one to me. Our work here is done, it is time to egress. I'm having a look around to see if I can spot my wingmen, but I can't see them. I'm hoping they haven't gotten themselves into any trouble, and they should be egressing as well. Heading is 215 degrees back towards Nijmegen. I'm back in friendly territory. I am overhead Nijmegen and the River Vaal right now. Still no sign of my wingmen, but no sign of any enemy fighters either. Just going to carry on back to base on my own. Of the 9 transports we encountered, there are just 2 left, both heavily damaged, trying to make it back to a friendly airfield. One of them almost makes it, but loses control at the last moment, and down it goes. I've made it back to Volkel, I'm still on my own, and I'm beginning to wonder where my wingmen have got to. Flight leader requesting permission to land. I've made a safe landing, mission complete. There is my mission summary, 6 transports destroyed. I'm happy with that, and I've been awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross. The outcome for the squadron is pretty good, although we did lose a pilot. Presumably that was to one of the rear gunners on the transports. And I'm a bit surprised that the other pilots between them only destroyed 2 aircraft, but there we are. 8 of the 9 transports we encountered were destroyed, mission accomplished. Thanks for watching, see you in the next episode.